This is everything I did in Cebu. This time, we did not take a plane, but rather, we took a boat from Bohol to Cebu. Initially, the view was beautiful, and the sea was calm. But as we went further out into the deep, the waves became really intense, and I was really struggling not to suka. But we finally made it to Oslob, Cebu, where we couldn't check in early, so we decided to head to our first destination, Kawasan Falls. I have a strong emotional tie to these falls because for about a decade, I have had a dream of going canyoneering in these falls. The thrill of jumping from beautiful scenic cliffs into the cool, pristine blue water for me was something I couldn't wait to experience. I came here once in 2017 and unfortunately wasn't able to, so as you can imagine, coming back in 2025, how excited I was to film this. I finally bought my waterproof camera and I was ready, but we didn't do it, and as you can imagine, I am quite disappointed about that. But I guess it's something I can look forward to another time. Subscribe and follow now so I can make some money because the prices of these tours are getting crazy. Anyway, Kawasan Falls has undergone a lot of changes since the last time I went, with new flood control, newer paths, and even a cool mural along the way to the falls. They also had new rules that required you to wear a life jacket at the falls, which wasn't a rule last time I was there. Nevertheless, we swam, fought the current of the falls, took photos, and enjoyed the view while relaxing in its cool waters. Afterwards, we went home and I was slumped, which was perfect because we had to wake up early for the next activity, which was the whale shark watching. You guys probably know I already made an in-depth video about this, which you can check out after this video. But in summary, it wasn't the best experience. There were long lines and wait times, bribery, terrible nature tourism practices, with a hint of racism. Yeah, honestly, I don't recommend this experience. But our time in Cebu was short, so we needed to make our way all the way here so we could make it to Iloilo. Along the way, on the mountain, we ended up in Sirao Garden. Here you have a beautiful lookout of the mountains, cool concrete structures, amazing looking flowers, a perfect place to take maraming pictures. If you know anything about Asians, especially Filipinos, they love their pictures. So as you can imagine, this place can get quite busy. So just know between each spot you'll be taking photos in, you'll probably be waiting in line. Still, a very cool spot to pass by and take a break after driving for a couple hours. Nevertheless, we got back on the road, we ended up hopping on a cargo ship. And I'll be honest, I'm just not the biggest fan of traveling on boats. But this cargo ship, filled with pigs, put the nail in the coffin for me. After a rough night's rest, we finally made it to Estancia Iloilo and made our way home. But that next adventure is for another video, so subscribe and follow so I can afford to fly instead of taking boats.